What it do, YouTube? It's your boys, if you see the gang. And I'm Maintain.
Put your mouth all in the camera, you gonna milk a fucking camera. I'm Keezy.
Your bro gonna make my face. Yeah.
Nah.
Hot breath fat.
You ain't ever.
Oh nah.
Y'all better say bless you in the comments. And today, we got some Cultaholic Wrestling for you. And these are the 10 times that the WWE can troll its fans. Even they've done it plenty of times. Just watch Raw for Monday. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Bitch, play.
Trolls. Those sneaky entities who think they're the height of humour and wit, tricking ordinary people into thinking or believing a specific thing, only to pull out the rug from under them and expose them as a fool. While 99% of the time trolling doesn't work and is merely the machinations of idiots, when trolling does work, it can be an incredible thing to witness. WWE seems to agree, as despite being the largest wrestling company in the world, it loves to routinely troll, annoy, and punish its loyal fans. Wrestling companies have always done this, long before the term trolling even existed, as they realised that a good old bait and switch can lead to an increase in interest. Again, it doesn't always work. WCW famously annoyed the majority of their fan base with the ultimate surprise at Uncensored 95, aka Ultimate Warrior impersonator the Renegade, while WWE's main event scene for the majority of the past decade has caused audiences to grow themselves hoarse. Now there's a very fine and subtle difference between wrestling trolling and a wrestling swerve. The former is a big setup with a payoff that's intended to frustrate, fool, or surprise an audience, while the latter is usually Vince Russo shouting bro and making a string of illogical decisions because ratings.
Put everything on a poll.
Or am I getting them mixed up? I don't know. I'm Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com, and these are 10 times WWE trolled its fans. Join us. Number 10, Silent Y2J. Chris Jericho has done it all in wrestling. Success in various continents, eras, and companies have established him, but his ability to reinvent character time and time again has cemented his place as one of wrestling's all-time great performers. Every time he returns from a sabbatical, he has a new aura that his persona. In 2012, Jericho returned for his third spell in the Fed. His re-emergence preceded by some oddly out-of-character vignettes about spooky kids and world's ending. Some thought it was Undertaker, but most of us knew it was Jericho, and we all patiently awaited his return. When he did, the roof blew off the place, and a grinning Y2J partied around the ring, soaking up all the adulation. We waited for one of his trademark addresses, and nothing happened. Jericho walked off grinning, then he did it again the next week and the week after, and eventually the audience turned on him. It was another chess move from a master. Jericho knew he'd be cheered whatever he said or did, and so he said and did nothing. Frustrated into submission. Number 9, the Zombie. Good old WWECW, lightning rod for debate, tears, and exasperation among wrestling fans. Off the back of One Night Stand 2005 and 2006, WWE announced that ECW was being rebooted, and wrestling fans across the world were over the moon. Then, on the first episode, the Zombie.
What was that?
A big hulking actual zombie who groaned down a microphone before a Metallica-less Sandman showed up to cane him and chase him off. Oh dear. Apparently a jab at the Sci-Fi Channel for wanting supernatural and science fiction elements to take place on the wrestling show they were hosting, the Zombie was more likely Vince McMahon saying, "See this crap? This is what I think of ECW and its fans. That's for your money. Don't forget to buy Collector Cup." It didn't stop there. Everything from the dumpster fire that was the December to Dismember pay-per-view to the ECW title reigns of Big Show and Lashley could be seen as Vince further laughing at the ECW faithful, setting them up for a massive high before scoring them like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Because never forget it, if Vince McMahon didn't create it, then he doesn't like it. And soon enough,
that shit was trash.
It was great.
Watch out, AJ.
Alright, cool.
Number 8, CM Hardy. CM Punk's feud with Jeff Hardy in 2009 was a star-making turn for the Second City Saints. Whereas beforehand we'd only gotten the squeaky clean, yay for clean living Punk in WWE, the feud with Hardy finally unleashed the sneering, pompous Punk that had ruled Ring of Honor. The two gelled well in the ring, and their real personal lifestyle choices allowed this story to write itself. With the straight edge and better than you Punk hating the fact that the hard-living charismatic enigma was a darling of the WWE universe. Things came to an end when Punk defeated Hardy in a loser leaves WWE cage match on SmackDown, but 1 week later Hardy's music hit to a massive pop as Jeff came out to say goodbye. It wasn't Jeff though, was it? It was that bloody CM Punk, and to be fair, to the untrained eye, you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. The audience could smell a rat though, just look at this unimpressive. And when it dawned on them that Jeff was actually gone and Punk was there to take the piss, they booed so loudly you could barely hear Punk calling them a bunch of morons. Number 7, Hornswoggle. This list could have easily been 10 times WWE trolled its audience by having Hornswoggle as the punchline, but I would get sick of saying Hornswoggle after 2 minutes and need to have extensive therapy to enjoy wrestling again. But yeah, Hornswoggle. Now, Horny is a fine performer and had a long successful career in WWE, but he was ruined for most of us because Vince McMahon has the sense of humour of a 5-year-old. A big proponent of, ha, little people are well funny, mate. Vince and the WWE used Hornswoggle to ditch several high-profile storylines when Plan A couldn't be pulled off. There was the time Swoggle was revealed as Vince McMahon's illegitimate son after months of
it was supposed to be Eugene.
Mr. Kennedy had brittle limbs.
No, it wasn't. It's supposed to be Mr. Kennedy.
To get rid. Or when after months upon months upon months of
Eugene.
I don't know. He had banging things on too.
Oh, good.
General manager, it was all revealed to be Hornswoggle pissing about under the ring with a laptop. Imagine if Hornswoggle was around in the 90s. He could have been anything from the higher power to the third man. Heck, he would have probably ended up as a member of D-Generation X or something. Wait a second. Number 6, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan. Hang on, before we even get to that fateful 18 seconds, we need to rewind to Royal Rumble 2012. Chris Jericho was not long back in the fold, entry number 10, remember? And was on a collision course with WWE champion CM Punk.
Yes.
Everyone wanted and expected Jericho to win to set up a huge WrestleMania main event, but lol, Sheamus won instead with a pro kick because I don't know why. So, we're off to a good start. Meanwhile, the WWE audience were getting on board with Daniel Bryan, the World Heavyweight Champion's manic yes chance and warped sense of self-belief, coupled with his incredible in-ring skill getting him over. Nice, we thought. Sheamus is alright, him and Bryan could do wonders with each other. This is real WrestleMania is giving the
it could.
Then, 18 seconds later, Sheamus was your new champion, and the entire crowd was somewhere between befuddled and furious. Was this WWE's plan all along, or did they genuinely think everyone would be ecstatic for a dominant Sheamus win? There has been speculation that this was another instance of Vince McMahon saying, I tell you what you like, damn it, but the way it backfired on him was a situation. The smart old goat. Number 5, Roman Reigns in the Rumble.
Ooh, we don't talk about this one that much.
To make Roman Reigns the
Because he sucks.
He's actually pretty good. It's 2015. No one wants to see him. No one wants to see Daniel Bryan. But now, hey,
no Daniel Bryan.
2013, 14, and 15 were here.
In the new generation era. On the whole, it backfired.
On
What got stars of the past over wasn't going to work in a more cynical wrestling landscape where audiences made up their own minds about who their praise were going to be. But of all the decisions that round the WWE universe up, the most egregious has to be what happened at Royal Rumble.
If you were there, maybe like,
Bryan wrestled earlier in the night, losing to Universal Champ Kevin Owens. We all assumed his night was over, but get to entrant number 30, who could it be? An NXT caller? A legend? A new signing? No, of course not. It was Roman, because Vince decided he needed a second chance in the cushiest spot in the Rumble. I am surprised the crowd didn't riot, especially considering his previous Rumble history. Number 4, the gobbledygook.
No one talks about
Some of the
that.
most exciting moments in wrestling concern the debut of a new character.
Husky Harris.
The violent arrival of Tame, Chris Jericho's countdown to the millennium, and The Undertaker at Survivor Series 1990 all spring to mind. Speaking of Survivor Series 1990, Undertaker wasn't the only one to debut on the show. For months leading up to the debut, Undertaker had been present at WWE televised events, with speculation going and anticipation high for what could burst out of it. Would it be some cool dinosaur like Luchasaurus or Baby Sinclair? Perhaps a metaphorical bird like the War Eagle to
Never heard of him.
Instead, it was a giant crap
thought it
turkey
was
called the
Undertaker.
Goldie Gooker, aka Hector Guerrero dressed like a twat, who square danced with Mean Gene Okerlund as the audience grumbled. Remember, this
No one
was
wants to see it.
1990, and WWE audiences
You ain't got no choice but to say it.
followed pretty much everything.
It was Vince McMahon's plan.
But
That's
not
my
Vince,
plan,
who
damn it.
rained down while Gorilla Monsoon and Roddy Piper
That's
tried
such
their
good
hardest
shit.
to crap on the whole thing.
That's
You know what?
Number 3, it was me, Austin.
Speaking of,
The line between Swerve and Troll is a thin one that many have tap danced on with little regard over the years.
If I
But
know
out
so.
of all the entries on this list, the conclusion to the higher power story.
I forgot that my
closest
theme
to
song
a
went.
Swerve. For those
You might
of you
have-
wondering,
he had one of the
let's have a
hardest
quick
theme
trip
songs.
down Attitude Lane, shall we?
No,
Austin and
Fandango.
McMahon hated each other. Austin and Undertaker hated each other. But Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness was making life hell for Vince. So he
did all this.
Put their differences aside in the face of mounting chaos from Taker, his goons, and their supposed higher power.
Yeah, Edge over there.
Speculation was rife. Was the higher power Ted DiBiase, Jake Roberts, the Jackal, the fallen angel Christopher Daniels? No, it was Vince all along, for reasons that still
Hey,
make no sense. with
what, they
20 years
made
of
no
hindsight
sense at
and
all.
Conspiracy theory. So while it has all the nonsensical hallmarks
It was
of a
meaty.
Swerve,
Turned to
the
naked
way it strung
meaty.
WWE audiences along, got them excited and invested, only to have it be Mr. McMahon once again and increase his heat with the audience. The higher power is also textbook trolling. Number 2, fake Diesel and Razor. I don't know if you know this, but in 1996, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash turned up in WCW after leaving their main event positions in WWE.
They did?
Obscure fact, I'm sure you'll agree. Upon their arrival in Eric Bischoff's House of Brawls, they were still acting a little like their WWE alter egos Razor Ramon and Diesel, leading to speculation that they were actually invading WCW. WWE's lawyers said, "Oi, stop that," and the two big boys reverted to their real names. WWE successfully argued that they owned Razor Ramon and Diesel, then figured, well, if we own them, why should we stop using them? Jim Ross started hinting on TV that the bad guy and Big Daddy Cool were returning. Had they really gone to invade WCW and were coming home as conquering heroes?
No.
Well, no. Instead, we got someone
Hey,
like
look, it's Tame.
Razor and Isaac Yankem pretending to be Diesel. It went over like a fart at a funeral. The WWE audience hated everything about Razor and Diesel. WWE tried to spin it into, ha yeah, they are crap, aren't they? Blame JR. But it was too little too late, and Paul and Nash laughed all the way to the bank.
they did.
Number 1, who's your dad? Shawn Michaels
I love
rarely
that.
gets talked about as one of the promo guys in wrestling, but he was pretty bloody
The
good
goat.
on the mic. His boundary-pushing work as the leader of DX, his smarmy jabs such as Sunny Days, and his amazing work as Hulk Hogan all spring to mind, but none hold a candle to his work one evening in Montreal. A little thing happened in 1997
I wonder what
called the
happened.
Montreal Screwjob, and heck, good old HBK wasn't exactly Canada's favourite wrestler afterwards.
He picked his
Fast
nose with
forward
the
8
flag,
years
by the way.
later, and there was still no love lost between Michaels and Montreal. Michaels was trying to re-establish himself as a heel in his feud with Hulk Hogan, and wouldn't you know it, there was a Raw pit stop in the sight of the famous double cross. The crowd couldn't help but shower Michaels with abuse. Rather than ignore it, Shawn played along, singing about how much he hated Canada, and that if Bret Hart was there right now, he would screw him again. Then the unthinkable happened. The Hitman's theme blared over the PA. Michaels pooped his pants, and the Montreal crowd popped louder than an explosion in a balloon factory. The music played and played and played, and when it was clear that Bret Hart wasn't in the building, Montreal booed louder than ever before. Got your hopes up just a little bit, didn't I? Yes, you did. Fantastic, Noel.
I love Shawn Michaels. He's great. He's the GOAT.
Hey,
He is the GOAT.
he really is. He really is.
Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. He is the GOAT. He's my GOAT. I don't know who your GOAT is.
My goat is the one and only, the Beast Incarnate.
He is very under. He doesn't get the he doesn't get the respect he deserves.
I swear he
Brock
don't.
Lesnar, he's actually really good when he cares.
He don't give a shit.
When he cares, he's really good. When he
don't
doesn't
give a-
care,
he don't give a shit.
You getting 3 suplexes and F5 and I'm out here getting my paycheck.
I swear. Then you gonna get the dirty title thrown at you. He threw that motherfucker.
Asshole. Right, yeah. Look, I got my suitplaces, L5, come on, paycheck, come on, get up.
Yep, man, went back home.
Remember,
Man got on the plane instantly.
I'll see you in 3 months.
But
Who are y'all favorites?
Yeah, who is your favorite wrestler? Who was your favorite wrestler?
Could be then, could be now. Or both. But like this video.
Share.
Comment who your favorite wrestler is.
Subscribe to the channel.
Turn on post notifications.
So you can get every notification whenever we post.
Join Cultaholic and then join us as well.
I swear, join the gang. Become a part of the gang.
Your champ said so.